A very good evening. Welcome to World Now at 4. I am Peace Ogenegbawe. First, let's talk the headlines. On the headline, new CJN sworn in as CJN Ibrahim resigns office. Ramaphosa lands in Munich ahead of G7 summit. On the international scene, AU expresses deep shock over death. And on sport, Arsenal announces third signing ahead new season. Now the news in detail. Nigeria's Chief Justice, Justice Ibrahim Tanko Mohammed, has resigned as the 17th Chief Justice of Nigeria and was made public on Monday. The media aide to the CJN, Hahuraka, from this resignation of the CJN to the judiciary correspondent in Abuja. It was earlier reported that the justices of the Apex Court, in a joint petition, accused the Bauchi state-born CJN of poor welfare, among other ill treatment being meted out to them. This is an unprecedented development in Nigeria's judiciary history. And in a leaked petition, the 14 justices accused, reacting to the situation, a civil rights advocacy group, Human Rights Writers Association of Nigeria, that is HURIWA, in an interview called on the National Judicial Council and the Code of Conduct Tribunal to probe the corruption allegation leveled against Mohammed. According to reports, the new CJN has been sworn in as the most senior justice of the Supreme Court, who is Justice Olukayode Ariwola, took the reins as the acting Chief Justice of Nigeria by President Muhammadu Buhari. The Minister of Labour and Employment in Nigeria, Chris Ngige, has noted that the President, Muhammadu Buhari, will take decision on the controversial University Transparency and Accountability Solution, that is UTAS, and the condition of service for varsity teachers. Ngige gave the hint in a statement by his ministry spokesman, Oladide Oshundun, in Abuja. The Inter-Ministerial Departments and Agencies Committees of the Federal Government of Nigeria will turn in their reports on Wednesday to guide the President in taking a decision. The leadership of the ASU began a one-month strike in February, which was extended at expiration by 2 months and further. The union further extended the strike by another 3 months to give the government ample time to meet its demands. They were soon joined by other varsity-based unions to demand for improved conditions of service, deployment of new payment platform, among others. Still in the news, some senators of the ruling All Progressives Congress, that is APC, met with the presidential candidate of the party, Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu. The lawmakers, led by former governor of Borno State, Kashim Shettima, were received by Tinubu in his Abuja home. Speaking with newsmen after the meeting, Shettima said the crisis in the Senate caucus of the APC has been resolved, adding that Tinubu's intervention has helped to address the pressing issues to ensure peace reigns among senators in the ruling party. It said the senators are ready to work for the progress of the party in the 2023 elections. Shettima also said in a system where crises were almost inevitable, the maturity with which they handled the internal crisis was imminent.
In a system where crises are almost inevitable, but the maturity at which we handle our internal crisis, our internal dynamics, will determine how far we can go. These senators are accomplished individuals in their own rights who have a lot of value addition capabilities, and we believe that his intercession will go a long way to avoid an implosion in the party.
Several APC senators recently defected to other political parties following the conclusion of the APC primary elections. You're watching World Now at 4 on Hills TV. Let's move now to Africa News. Do stay with us. Welcome back. South Africa's President Cyril Ramaphosa arrived in Munich, Germany on Sunday for the G7 summit, I beg your pardon. South Africa will participate in 2 outreach sessions on Monday. The first, the issues on climate, energy and health, and the second summit will address advanced gender equality and food security issues. According to the Southern African Presidency, the 2022 participation presents an opportunity for the nation to highlight the concerns of developing countries and to advocate for the continued global attention for equitable distribution of resources. Leaders are also expected to tackle the Just Energy Transition Partnership as ongoing talks have gathered the Senegalese government and the ambassadors of G7 member countries in Dakar. The partnership could see a support to Africa's decarburization efforts, as the JETP is based on South African framework. Away from that, to Sudan, where Sudan's military has accused the Ethiopian army of executing 7 Sudanese soldiers and a civilian who were captive. In a statement, the Sudanese military also accused the Ethiopian army of displaying the bodies of those executed to the public and promised that there would be an appropriate response. Tension between Sudan and Ethiopia have run high in recent years because of spillover of the conflict in Ethiopia's northern Tigray region and Ethiopia's construction of a giant hydropower dam on the Blue Nile. We move to stories from other parts of the world after this break. Do stay with us. Russia rejected claims on Monday that it had defaulted on its external debt for the first time in more than centuries, telling investors to go to Western financial agents for the cash which was sent but bondholders did not receive. The White House said on Monday that Russia has defaulted on its international bonds for the first time since Bolshevik revolution, as sweeping sanctions have effectively cut the country off the global financial system. Meanwhile, the European Union's parliaments have shown support for Ukraine's bid to achieve candidate status to join the European Union. The parliament's president, Roberta Metsola, confirmed this on Friday at Copenhagen Democracy Summit. Speaking at the summit earlier, Ukraine's President Volodymyr Zelensky said words were not enough and actions were needed to make Ukraine part of the European family. Zelensky had formally submitted a completed questionnaire on European Union membership on April 18, and the European Commission President Ursula von der Leyen handed the questionnaire to Zelensky during a visit to Kyiv on April 8, pledging a speedier start to Ukraine's bid to become a member of the EU following Russia's invasion of the country. This is World Now at 4 on Hills TV. Up next is Business News. Just stay with us. Welcome back to Business News on World Now at 4. Friday saw many commuters spend the best of their day in filling stations across Abuja, Lagos, and some other parts of Nigeria. Today, our correspondent Esther Alexander visited some filling stations in Abuja and now reports.
In line with the ongoing fuel scarcity in the city of Abuja, Oil marketers have not been able to give a definite solution to the long queue faced in filling stations as it gradually spreads across the country. Filling stations in some parts of the FCT are not selling fuel, while the queue for stations with the product keep increasing as black marketers sell at 500 naira per litre. As a result of the increase, some motorists are forced to buy from black market sellers. According to motorists, the need for immediate solution to this present mayhem is needed.
And I've been here. So some in front of me started leaving, so I had to, because I went around town and the queue has been something else.
Here like 45 minutes now, getting to 1 hour.
We don't have any challenge here because we are trying to serve our customer very well.
Very good. This is 3 hours when I come queue for this line without fuel.
As we look forward to a lasting solution to these challenges, we hope that the government and stakeholders act fast to end this scourge. Esther Alexander reporting for Hills TV.
We really do hope a solution comes very soon into sight. The United States President Joe Biden has marveled about joining the World Bank to invest in vaccine manufacturing facility in Senegal. The president said 2 years ago, COVID-19 did not need any reminders about how critical investments in healthcare systems were and health security is, both to fight the pandemic and to prepare for the next one, because it will not be the last pandemic. The president revealed the reason why the United States, together with the G7 partners and the World Bank, are investing in a new industrial-scale vaccine manufacturing facility in Senegal.
Today, we officially launched the Partnership for Global Infrastructure and Investment. We collectively have dozens of projects already underway around the globe. And I'm proud to announce the United States will mobilize $200 billion in public and private capital over the next 5 years for that partnership. We're here today because we're making this commitment together as a G7.
And that's business news on World Now at 4. Still to come, sports news on World Now at 4. Do stay with us.
Very good evening to you and welcome to Sport News and World Now at 4. I'm Richard Badung. On the news, 5 Golden Eaglets players were included in the best 11 squad of the recently concluded 2022 WAFU Zone B Under-17 tournament in Ghana. The best 11 of the competition was published on the WAFU social media handle. According to reports, the players are Idris Abubakar, Emmanuel Michael, Jeremiah Olaleke, Yahya Lawali, and goalkeeper Richard Odo. Recall Michael won 3 consecutive Man of the Match awards for his brilliant displays in the 2 group games and the semi-finals, while Odo was named the best player in the final against Burkina Faso, which ended 2-1 in favor of the Eaglets. Meanwhile, the Eaglets handler Induka Ogbade was named coach of the tournament after leading his side to victory in all their 4 games. The team defeated host Ghana 4-2 in their first game before ending the group stage with a 3-1 win against Togo. In the semi-finals, they came from a goal down to beat Cote d'Ivoire 3-1 before ending with Burkina Faso 2-1 in the final. Still talking on sports, English Premier League side Arsenal has completed signings as transfer market is still on for teams across Europe. The Gunners, who had earlier made speculations for Nigeria's forward Victor Osimhen, have announced the signing of American goalkeeper Matt Turner on the long-term seal for an undisclosed fee ahead of next season. This brings Arsenal signing to 3 so far, following the arrivals of Marquinhos and Fabio Vieira from FC Porto. Arsenal confirmed Turner's signing in a statement on their website earlier today. According to reports, the 28-year-old USA international has made 18 appearances for his country since making his international debut in January 2021. He started all 6 matches on the way to the United States, winning the 2021 CONCACAF gold medal, and has also been an integral part of the squad, which has won qualification to the 2022 FIFA World Cup in Qatar. Reports also show that Matt will wear the number 30 jersey and will soon join up with his new teammates for pre-season training, and everyone at Arsenal welcoming Matt to the club. And that's sport news on World Now at 4. I'm Richard Badung, back to peace for the rest of the news.
Welcome back. Director General, National Youth Service Corps, NYSC, Brigadier General Mohammed Kaku Fada has urged Corps members to be patriotic and avoid shortcuts to success. The Director General stated this on Monday while addressing Corps members during his visit to the NYSC orientation camp in Yipata, Edo local government area, North Central Kwara State, Nigeria. General Fada also advised the Corps members to be patient, hardworking, and embrace dignity of labor, which are hallmark of a successful leader. Further speaking, he urged Corps members to be conscious of their security during and even after their service year, adding that he would ensure the safety of all Corps members. And that's World Now at 4, but before we go, here are the headlines again. We told you that the Chief Justice of Nigeria has resigned from office.